Right, how's it going, guys? All right, getting myself set here. All right, let's taco about some egg rolls tonight. That's what we're doing. Got some egg rolls, got some tacos, and I got some. Haven't had these for a little while. The cheddar bacon potato wedges. Boy, they didn't put much sauce on these, but they're still good. Kind of like lopsided on the distribution on that one. I don't know. But anyway, maybe that's why they were $2. I used the app. Oh. Well, not too bad. I know they got the roost fries and the other I wish they would bring back the chili cheese curly fries. Yeah, I don't know. They kind of didn't do a very good job on it. I don't know. I ordered it on the app and it's kind of kicking over there. Late night action, I guess. You got a bar right next to it. Oh, hey, Susan. So, yes. And I'm drinking. I got 4 tacos and 3 egg rolls. And that's it. And I'm drinking G Fuel Tropical Rain. I don't know. This one's okay. It's clear. Yeah. It's all right. New brand, I guess. They are the jumbo egg rolls. I guess they've gone away from the old ones. Jumbo egg rolls. They had them at one point, and then they increased them. Probably good because you get a better value for it. They also had a thing you can get $1 egg roll on the app, but you can only use one coupon. For whatever reason, I can't order the spicy chicken on the app anymore. It's not there. So I don't know. I have to unlock it maybe. They're sleeping right now. And tomorrow, well, Sunday, I'm going to do something for Tazzy because it will be Tazzy's birthday on Sunday. I got him special treats. Maybe I'll do a little birthday video. I don't know. But be his birthday. So I got to celebrate a little bit. Yeah, he's asleep right now. There you go. There's Tazzy right now. He's been sleeping all day long. And Ziggy's on the floor too, he's sleeping. It's not their dinner time yet. They'll wake up late night. Hey, Grilla. He's still off and about. I don't know. Yeah, he moved a little bit, but that's what he's doing right now. Hope Gorilla's still having some fun. I don't know, did you leave or are you still there? I haven't been there for a while. I haven't been to Vegas since 2002. It's been a while. I was talking about all the crazy stuff that's going on over there. And I'm staying home for 4th of July. I'm staying home. I'm staying out of all the problems. I'm not going to go anywhere. I'm not going to go any fireworks. I'm thinking maybe I might get some chicken wings for 4th of July, but that's about it. I don't know. Lately, the stores have been a pain lately. They don't have anything. Everything that they do have is very expensive. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, just a pound of hamburgers like $7. That's crazy. I've never seen it so high. Yeah. I got me some egg rolls and some tacos. They only gave me, I got 4 tacos and they gave me 2 taco sauces. Stingy. But I did get the sweet and sour for the egg roll. Oh yeah, these ones are not their own sweet sour, but they're good. One of the best, you know, this is one of the only places that has egg rolls. Fast food. Panda Express does, but that's different. Now that they have cabbage and I think it's pork or maybe it is chicken. Carrots. These are the best though. I don't know. They've had them as long as I know. Seems like back in the 70s when I was, you know, high school, Jack in the Box always had them. Oh. Jack in the Box. Still have to check some of those items off of my list. They stopped the monster tacos though. That's a problem. They used to have monster tacos that were like twice the size, but they got rid of them. I wish they'd bring them back. And some of the other things too. Keep the bonus jack on the menu. They had a steak sandwich. They had fried shrimp. At one point, they had a bunch of other ones too. They had one called the Moby Jack, which was like a fillet of fish thing. They did have nachos at one point, but I don't know why they got rid of all of them. Bring them back. They also have, I was looking it up, they had old burgers. One was called the Colossus, which was kind of like the ultimate cheeseburger, but it was like lots of different, I think, toppings. And then they had some of these the other ones that they brought back from time to time. I know that the cheesy bacon jack's actually pretty good. The only trouble is it's a little spicy, a little pricey. For a triple, it's like $8, so. And then some of the other ones, you know, they're not going to last. And I don't know what their next thing is coming up. I'm trying to look on these boxes. Because these actually say for their roost fries. No. Something different. Mac and cheese bites, potato wedges, chicken nuggets, mini pancakes, stuffed jalapenos, and ring egg rolls. Yeah, see, all the different items you can have in pop. I'm waiting to see what happens. Usually they put a little bit of different stuff, probably more towards end of summer. They've been doing a lot of drinks too. It seems like. Hey, Psycho, how's it going? They've been doing a lot of places have been doing drinks. Oh, and then I don't know if you guys caught it over the last couple days. I did the Rick and Morty drinks over at Wendy's. Those were just a quick one. I tried both of them. I couldn't think of the names of them. They're weird. Portal, what was it? Portal Time, Lemon and Lime, and Berry Jerry Barry. It was just mellow yellow mixed with lemon lime, and then another one was the strawberry and mellow yellow. But, you know, they went for the Rick and Morty thing and made it kind of cool. They should have had a Rick and Morty meal. Put like sauce for the nuggets or something. I don't know. I did hear they're working on ghost pepper sauce for the chicken nuggets. Wait to see for that coming out. And then he did, and I totally knew it. That was a funny part. Yeah, you know, we cannot get mellow yellow here in cans or bottles anymore. Now, I went a couple times, I could not find it yet. I've been a few times. But I totally knew that's what he was going to do, because I've been to the Cost Plus and I've seen all the weird gummies and stuff they have. I know I saw that gummy thing at Dollar Tree. Gummy lunch bag or whatever. It was like little gummy burgers, pizza slices, corn, cola. I've seen that there. But when I would go to Cost Plus, they would have the Cost Plus World Market. They would have they had like gummy tacos, gummy sushi, gummy spaghetti, gummy noodles, ramen noodles, and they were like little Chinese food boxes. And it was all kinds of weird things too. And then they had some that you could like put together and make stuff. And then I've also seen the Krabby Patties. They kind of stack them up. Those were actually pretty good. I've had those before. And then all the different Harry Bro and some of the other ones from different versions of them. They're all pretty much the same, but I've seen weird ones like octopus, gummy rats, gummy cats. Yeah, all kinds of different ones. Some of them are like straight out of Germany. Different versions. But they closed mine, so I'm wondering if they're going to open it again. Someone said they were, but maybe more towards like Christmas time. They actually tore it down where the other one was. They closed that whole shopping center. They used to have a lot of stuff over there. They closed the whole shopping center and they're building like a business park over there. And they may close the mall next. There's a mall over there too. Malls are not as popular as they once were. People don't like to go to an actual physical mall anymore. they'd rather order them online, and I understand that. More convenience, easier. You don't have to deal with the people. You don't have to deal with the parking and all the walking. And half the time you go there, they don't have it. I don't know if they're letting you try stuff on either yet. I think you can just have to go there, and then you just have to take it back if it doesn't fit. I know they probably were doing the food courts were food to go now. But they had all the other ones, a hot dog on a stick. What was the other one? All the trendy ones, Sbarro, Jamba Juice, I think. Orange Julius was another one. Wetzel's Pretzels. Yeah, do they order late? Do they order late night? I don't know. We used to have a Chinese food place here that was open 24 hours. But they closed it years ago. And people would actually go there late night, like 2 in the morning, and go get Chinese food and sit down. It was open 24 hours. It was weird. Hello. Wolf dead. So, yeah, we have a few good Chinese food places here, and we have a Panda Express, something like that. Yeah, orange chicken, that's good. I like chow mein and sometimes like a spicy chicken dish. I don't know, kung pao. It depends on the place I go. Some of them have specialties. Those are good. What's the other ones? Yeah, egg rolls are good. But I don't care for pot stickers as much, or some of those other ones, but wontons once in a while, or the shrimp, the wrapped shrimp. Those are good. I hope you said something about it on the rating. I don't know, man. We've had a few. Oh yeah, curry chicken's good. Spicy curry chicken, lemon chicken. What else? True, Mal. What else? I'm not real big fond of the fried rice. I like the hot and sour soup. Why you call me Chinese chicken? I keep laughing at that one. Why you call me Chinese chicken? Come on, James Franco. Death to Ming. I keep watching that. It's on like all the time. That's my favorite part. Oh, that's not bad. They have, I think they have, yeah, pineapple. They've got a couple that have like unique dishes. One is called like happy family. Okay. You know what? I haven't had the best experience with Chinese food here. When I order it from the local place here, they use DoorDash. DoorDash is not very good at updating. They tell you they're preparing the order. You're waiting, you're waiting, you're waiting. And then the next thing you know, the guy shows up, and then 2 hours later, the application updates that your order was ready. They did that the other day too. Really? I don't know. They got different places too. Got a couple local ones. Some that have been there for many years, and I hadn't tried them for a long time. A hot mustard too, remember? They would give you the wontons with the hot mustard and the sweet and sour. And it would be like half and half. Dip that in there. Those were always good. Well, I ordered 3, but I don't know. They're a little heavy though, the deep fried. Now the spring rolls are different because they have the rice paper, so they're not deep fried. So that's a little different. All right, so yeah, I got some tacos too, so give them equal time. That's the thing about Jack in the Box. They got a variety. Tacos, egg rolls, burgers, chicken, salads, breakfast, desserts, everything. Pretty good variety too. I don't know. No more food for you. We close. You keep coming. You go now. You no come here anymore. You scare my wife. We close. We laundry now. If you ever saw that. What is that? Really? Wow. Oh, well, I don't know. I have seen things like that happen here. I saw someone put a thing in there. They went into a restaurant and the lady yelled at them and told them they didn't want them in there anymore. They couldn't come in there anymore. And they'd been going there for years. I don't know. Maybe they had a bad day. But they banned them. No more food for you. But most of the places here are pretty good. I've not had any trouble with any of them. I've only had occasionally. I believe it. You know what, they get mad. You know, the delivery drivers, they do work hard. I give it to them for that. And while everybody was locked up, that's the only way they could do it. And they, it's tough, difficult sometimes. Some people can't find the house, I don't know. but it is different now. Most places are pretty easy though. They deliver, no biggie. We only have a few Asian store, Chinese places. We used to have a lot more, but they ended up kind of closing up. Oh well, yeah. Don't bring that up. Don't bring anything about that. You know. No politics with your food. That doesn't turn out right. So, I don't know. Anyway, what else? Didn't do a whole lot of looking around this week. I've been trying to stay home. There's been so much stuff, and gas prices have gone way up, and I'm trying to conserve the gas and not go as many places right now. $4.50 a gallon. They just raised the tax again. Yeah, so trying to just limit the trips to the store and yeah, get some stuff. But yeah, it's been crazy though with the prices of food now. I mean, food and gas and everything. Have to start going into the noodles and the soup, cabbage soup, and what else? Stock up on the top ramen. Yeah, get the generic soda, the store brand one. Yeah, I know that's really bad over here. I hate to see that happen, but there's been people doing all kinds of crazy stuff for that. I don't understand it. People have no responsibility why that happened. And it's not fair to attack them because they have nothing to do with it. They live here like anybody else. I don't agree with that, but unfortunately, yeah. So did you recover from your trip, or are you still on it? I don't know. I've been seeing lots of stuff from there. Probably didn't win anything. I've been even looking here for the Indian casinos, and they want a lot of money for the stay there too, so crazy. They got one casino up here, $300 a night. You know what they're doing here? They're doing things like that though. They had a lottery. They gave away 10 people, $1.5 million. They're giving away free tickets to baseball games. They're giving away trips to like Hawaii, they're giving away other prizes and stuff. If you get a vaccine, especially like if you go somewhere specifically like a stadium, you get a ticket to the Oakland A's game. Yeah, they're doing all these incentives to get people vaccinated, and they just had another drawing. It was like trips to Hawaii and San Francisco and everybody that got vaccinated within a certain time, they're in the drawing, so it's possible. But they're really pushing for it. What kind of sucks is the people that already got it, like, very beginning, they're still in it, but there are no more incentives. They were also doing $50 cash cards, like, or gift cards for like Target, Walmart. If you got it. Now, if I would have known that, I would have waited. Get a $50 Target gift card or whatever. Just for getting the shot. If you've already got it, you don't apply. I don't know. Yeah, who knows? They're always doing that. I hate when they do that. Come in later and say, hey, you know, we got a new policy here. Also, I heard Krispy Kreme will give you a free donut. Get a free donut from Krispy Kreme if you show them your card. So I'm like, cool, I'll do that. I was gonna go down to Krispy Kreme for the holidays, but yeah, I don't know. I'm not I don't think so. No sluts. Sorry, Gorilla. No sluts. I don't know. No sluts. They're not giving away sluts for free. Sorry. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. Who knows what they'll do? I'm in a date with, you know, who knows? Who's the biggest slut? I don't know. I'm on a date with Cher. She's a slut. Yeah, you know what? That was funny. When it first came out, I was taking pictures of the Corona and cases of Corona and stuff like that. It's true. I don't know. They even have now, they got weird ones. Corona Seltzer and Corona, other ones. They got some weird stuff. Where was I? I was at 7-Eleven. I was at 7-Eleven. They had some interesting stuff. The Buzz Balls and some of the other drinks in a can. But I didn't get those. Still looking for some of those weird ones that they used to get, the cheap stuff. I can't find it. I'm not going to the right liquor stores, I guess. I can't find Mad Dog 2020 or Thunderbird or Night Train. Old Irish Rose. What was the other one? I don't make Ripple anymore. I found that out. Yeah, I guess you could cut cut the cans and make like a ribbon or stuff. I don't know. Tie a ribbon around the cans. Or you could glue all the bottles together like in a tower and make it like a Christmas tree, I guess. It's another thing to do. I've seen that happen. I've seen people do that. Or melt them down, I guess, into a big blob. But some of them are strange. They got different kind of cans and stuff now. Metal cans, like aluminum vacuum cans and stuff like that. Yeah, there you go. Oh, hey, how's it going? Yeah, so a lot of different ideas for things like that. I don't know. Oh, I know what I was gonna do. Hang on. Next time I get up, I'll check it. Where did I go? Looking at Walmart, I didn't see anything of the new things out. I did buy a couple other things. I still have to try some of these. I've got so many drinks now that I have to try. They're stacking up. I've got energy drinks. I've got new versions of things coming up. I still got I still got to do the one other one. And I still can't find the one. I was eating, I had some egg rolls and tacos from Jack in the Box, and I'm drinking something called G Fuel Tropical Rain. This one's okay. I'm trying to figure out what it's like. Coconut, pineapple, I don't know, guava maybe. Yeah, it's kind of a mix. It's all right. There are a couple other ones I still want to find. And some of them I've already found, and I've done the review on. If you just saw the one I did tonight, was the pineapple jalapeno energy drink. That was weird. The one I had, the one I got was carbonated, so it was a little different. It wasn't anything special. It's water. Carbonated water and regular water. I didn't taste any more clear or any more fresh. I don't know. Yeah, they got some other ones. I tried a couple of other ones too. I got a Sonic Peach Ring one, and then I got a Pootie Pie inspired one, and then I got some other ones too I still got to do. That's a new, I think it's a new one. I found them at Walmart and at 7-Eleven. But yeah, Liquid Death, it's water. No additives. Carbonated or non-carbonated. Plain water. No additives. It's water in a can. And you pay like, what was it, $2 for the can. Sealed water. I mean, you get bottled water. Why not put it in a can, I guess? It was humorous reading the can because it was talking about the liquid death water coming for the souls of the other water drinks. Yeah, that's what it was. This whole story about the thirst of people's souls being taken out by liquid death, and it was crazy. Quenching the thirst, and they were seeking out other people's thirsts. It's like, okay, the people wrote these words, and it's like, okay, we're gonna have a marketing campaign, and we're gonna write this like a horror story. They would murder your thirst. Oh yeah, egg rolls are all gone. Oh, Tazzy's waking up. Egg rolls are gone. No more egg roll. That's the good thing. Always count on Jack in the Box for late night egg rolls. And late night tacos too. And it's funny when the 2 o'clock rolls around and the bars let out. People go over there and they'll be in the line and you'll hear them, 20 tacos. Late night drunk food, man. They sometimes I'll order like 20, 30, 40, 50 tacos. They got like a truck full of people. Yeah. Jumbo Jacks too. They'll also order like, 5 Jumbo Jacks, 10 Jumbo Jacks. Back when they were 99 cents, now they're not. They're a little more expensive. Hey, Kyle. No, but man, those tacos go crazy. They go crazy for those tacos late night. They're cheap. They used to be 2 for $99. Now they're 2 for $1.29. You know what? They do have Warhead. They have what is it? Oh boy. Ghost. Ghost has Warhead flavored energy drink, sour watermelon, and I think they had another one too. I've tried them. They're very intense. They're very tart, and so they're there. Yeah, you know what? We don't even have McDonald's. Do not stay open. They close by, I think, like 10 o'clock. Like I said, very few places are open. The grocery store, one grocery store, 7-Eleven, and Jack in the Box are the only places in my town that are open 24 hours. Some of them would open on the weekend, like on Fridays and Saturdays. They stay open 24 hours, but I don't think they're doing that anymore now, ever since they had a curfew for a while that everything had to be closed by 10 o'clock. The dine-in restaurants had to be closed by 10. So, and then he said, okay, 10 o'clock, we're done. Except for like the drive-thru, so it would stay open late. But yeah, anything that was like to go for dine-in, they limited the time. Because, yeah, for a while we were on curfew. And now I don't know what's going to happen. Because we're going to see what happens in the next few months. Because Mr. Wonderful is in trouble. And we're going to see what happens. If they get a replacement for him, I don't know. They've approved the recall election, so they're gonna put the recall. Yeah, that's what I said. They got a great variety, great thing all day. Breakfast, Mexican, Chinese, burgers. Yeah, all kinds of stuff. I still need to try some of their ones on their menu that I gotta try them. I haven't had them in a long time. The fajita pita, the teriyaki bowl, and there's a couple other ones that have been around for a long time on their menu. Long time. Well, regular Jumbo Jack. Hi, Tez. So, yeah, I'm gonna have to try some of them, and I've seen like I don't know, Ultimate Cheeseburger, some of those. You know, I've tried some of those. You know, they've got the other thing they've got now, which is weird. They charge a lot for it. I think it's Kraft, or I think Kraft is doing it. They're doing a mix-up of like condiments. It's like mayo chup, mayo and ketchup combined, sriracha, mayo racha, mayo and sriracha, and then they got like honey racha, which is like honey and sriracha. Cranch, they call it, ketchup and ranch together. All kinds of different ones, and they're charging like $6 for the container, and all you have to do is mix them yourself. I don't know why they're charging that amount of money just for them to mix it up. Now ketchup and mustard. Hi Tazzy. I don't know. Tazzy. You know what Sunday's gonna be? Sunday is gonna be Tazzy's birthday, and he's gonna get some treats. I'm trying to see if I could get a little video together. But he's not gonna cooperate sometimes. I don't know. What are you doing, Tazzy? But yeah, they've got a lot of different different concoctions and stuff. And I think it's just easier to do it yourself. I've not seen the tubes. I actually saw the jars. Where was I? Dollar or 99-cent store. They had it for $2.99 for the peanut butter and jelly mixed together. I got a couple of things from there. Nothing really big, but I don't know. A couple other things I'm still looking for. They didn't have any champagne bang. I went in there and looked. They didn't have any kind of champagne. They had one can of bang in there. I think it was Rainbow Unicorn, but then they had those cheapo Rippets and I think one Full Throttle. That's making a comeback now. Those are horrible energy drinks. I would not try those. Rippet's like really harsh, got awful flavor to it, a lot of bad chemicals in them. And they were like $1 for a can. You used to get them at the Pack and Save. They were bad. Didn't like them. I mean, I'd have a Red Bull before I had one of those. They also had one called Wired, which was like cheapo energy drinks. They were like, and I think they had one called All Star. But no, we're not get them. They're supposed to be like all patriotic and whatever. But no, stay away from them. And I tried that other one, the NOS. Those things got some nasty stuff in it. I haven't seen those for a little while. I think I remember trying them once or twice. Yeah, kind of along the same line of those cheapo generic ones. What did I try? I tried one that I got from the Dollar Tree a long time ago. It was Outlaw energy drink. And then I tried another one, a Purple Rhino. They had some weird names of them. I got some of these. I've just got a whole box of natural ones. Ashwagandha. I don't know. So yeah, not a good. Some of them are just weird, and some have kombucha in them, and some have other weird additives. I've still got boxes of them that I got to try, and I'm like, I don't know when I'm going to get to them. Eventually, I will. And then they got juice drinks and all these other mixes. And I mostly bought them because they were like 50 cents for a can. What did I see? I did see Monster in the 99-cent store, but they were small cans. And I think it was the white one. But it was like a half can. It wasn't like the size of the regular. It wasn't like the size of this can. It was like a smaller half version. I did find it was a 99-cent store. I found more of the peanut butter cupcakes. Those are good. Yeah, they're smaller. They're like, I think 8 ounce maybe. So like half the size for half the price. Yeah, but I did find the Mrs. Freshly's peanut butter cupcakes in the Dollar Tree. Yeah, rip it. Harsh, really harsh. Don't like that one. Been years since I had them. I used to, when I was working, when I worked graveyard shift, and I had to be there late night, I would make my own lunch, and I usually made like kind of the same thing, like tuna fish and or a sandwich, and then I'd put like Jello or stuff, and then I'd get like an energy drink to help me stay awake at night. And I think I went down to, what was it, Winco, and I picked up like a whole bunch of them. They were like $1, and I had like one a day. And there for a while, I kind of got burned out on them, so I kind of stopped drinking them because they were not good. Not really good for you. All those weird chemicals, taurine, guarana, other stuff. So, yeah, not the best ones. Some of the natural ones aren't bad. Natural caffeine from tea and all that. Those are a little bit better. Now see, now this one doesn't say what kind of caffeine it has. So I'm thinking it's just regular. I know some of the other ones were like green tea, other extracts and stuff like that. So I don't know, but never know. What are you doing, Tazzy? You waking up? You got some food, huh? Okay, now go back to sleep. Yeah, that's kind of the ones that they would sell like at the GNC and the vitamin stores and the health food stores. Yeah, I heard that's like that workout powder and all that stuff. Yeah, he's coming down here. He's on the, he wants petting a little bit. Come on, Taz. Yeah, the Stacker 2 and some of the other ones. And they got all that workout creatine and whatever else they got. Muscle building. Then they get the big drums of that workout powder and get buffed. Remember the one from South Park? Beefcake. Beefcake 3000 or 4000, whatever. I'm ripped. Beefcake. Haven't seen that for a long time. Beefcake. I remember that. He totally got ripped. I'm totally ripped. It was one of the first ones too. Yeah, he got like super big and turned into like 700 pounds or something like that. All muscle. And I think that was the same time he got probed by aliens. I don't remember. It's been a long time since I watched that. Still trying to find a new show to watch too. Went through all the stuff that I had been watching. I gotta find a new series or a new one that I've watched before. Start watching it again. Yeah. What was I watching? Watching that Shannara Chronicles. That was actually pretty good. Watching that one again. But unfortunately, it was only 2 seasons. I hate when they do that. You find a good show, they cancel it, and then you can only watch like, 1 or 2 seasons, however many it was. And you gotta find a new one. Or they've got the shows that, they've already ended the season and you gotta wait for the next year for it to come out. I don't know. I heard someone was saying that the Sopranos are going to do a movie with James Gandolfini's son playing him. I guess there's a trailer for it. That will be interesting. I'd like to see how they pick that up. I got the other ones. They got some other stuff coming out soon. I know James Bond's supposed to come out sometime. Don't know when. They keep pushing that back. I watched the Fast and Furious 9. That was actually pretty decent. A couple other ones that I heard that they had pushed back. Ghostbusters, I think. Oh, really? See, I never got into that. I know that they had some weird, paranormal things and, yeah, X-Files and Ghost Hunters and all those kind of weird shows. I never got into that kind of stuff. I liked the reality shows. Those were kind of fun. But now I don't know, they kind of getting away from all that. There for a while, that was like the big thing. Yeah, they're supposed to be having the new Ghostbusters Afterlife. Hi, Desi. Speaking of that, I wanted to find something that was at one of our stores, but we don't have that store here anymore. And they wanted too much for it online for shipping. So, I don't know. Wanted to go to that FYE store, but apparently it's not my mall anymore. They got rid of it. So I don't want to have to take a trip over to halfway across the bay to get to the store and find out if they have it or not. But yeah, it was a drink and they wanted $8 shipping on a $4 drink. And then if I wanted to buy more than one, it was like, $12, $15, $25 for shipping. The more you add, the more they added to it. And all it was a drink. Like in a can. One was in a bottle. But actually, I do have some other stuff coming. Whenever that shows up, I might do an unboxing of it. We'll see, because it's going to be a pretty big order. All kinds of different drinks. And a glass, too. And some other beef jerky and fizzy root beer candy. And what else was the other one? Yeah, different kind of sodas. Root beer sodas, all kinds. I'm going to get like, what, 15 or 20 different kinds all in one pack. So that should be interesting. And I got some shirts on order, different shirts, and no hats. I will be getting a different background pillow soon, whenever that shows up. Some of them are taking a little longer because they're from like China. But we'll see. But yeah, I've been busy looking for unique items, different stuff. Where did I see? Some store had unique Asian items like candies, Kit Kats, drinks, sodas. I might pay a visit to that one too. See if they've got them in there. Although I don't like going to that store because it smells in there, but I don't know. And I have not been to some of these other stores, Daiso and some of these other ones for a little while. I don't know. I've just been lately I've been really busy doing other stuff, so I haven't had much time to do looking around or going shopping or anything like that. And it's also been a little bit hot, so I don't like to be running around in the heat when it's so hot like that. So I'm trying to stay home and do a lot of online shopping. It's easier. And I hate when you go to the store and you get there and then you find out they don't have it. Unfortunately, that's the way you have to be. It's like 7-Eleven, it's got that new Bang flavor, and it's like they only have it at 7-Eleven, and you can't really have it shipped from 7-Eleven. So you just gotta hit and miss. So hang on a second, guys. I'll be right back. I gotta step away for a minute. Alright guys, I'm back. Sorry about that. Step away. I am back. Alright, I wanted to check this out because the last time I got this, they didn't have peach in it. And I want to see if they have peach in here or not. They do. Aha. They have peach. Because I had this. Took out my other bag. This one says it's a fruity bash, and it says lemon, peach, strawberry, pineapple, and orange. There's no peach in here. There is peach in here. What happened was, I had an older bag of this, and it had lemon, strawberry, pineapple, orange, and mountain berry. And they took away mountain berry and they replaced it with peach. And I guess the new ones were so new they didn't put the peach in there yet. I don't know. But I have not had peach Jolly Ranchers for a long time. I remember they used to have the Jolly Ranchers when they came in a little foil pack, and you can get the individual flavors, or then they had them like in little sticks too. They were little flat sticks. It was a cherry, sour apple, watermelon, cinnamon, fire, and peach were like the main flavors. I think then they started adding like strawberry and grape, some of the other flavors, but there for a while, those are the main ones. Watermelon, sour apple, peach, cinnamon, and cherry. I think that was like the main ones. But now they got them all separated now. Because they got the other one that's all red, and it's got like, yeah, strawberry, cherry, fruit punch, raspberry, a couple other ones. So yeah, Jolly Ranchers changed a lot. They also have now gummies and what else? The sour ones, sour Jolly Ranchers, mix-ups, stuff like that. They got a lot of different ones. But I remember getting them from the ice cream man. Other places. Oh yeah, Skittles. Thought I had one, but yeah, they had all the. Used to get those from the ice cream man, along with Now and Laters and some of those hard candies and stuff like that. And Lifesavers and stuff like that. Old time ones, yeah. Hey, Edward. But yeah, these have been around for a long time. I don't know when. I looked it up. I think it was like, yeah, 70s or something that they brought these out. It's been a while. Remember, I used to get them when I was in grade school. They were like great. And you know, you get kids in school and they get hard candy with all that sugar, go a little cuckoo. How much sugar? Curious. $8 grams. Nah, but they're small pieces too. The big sticks and stuff would be a lot more, I guess. And those were dangerous too. I remember you get those the Jolly Rancher sticks, and they were flat, and you'd have them open, and then they get real sharp on the edge, and you'd cut your tongue on the edge of that, or they would bend and they get real sharp. Poke yourself in the mouth or something. I don't know. You gotta be careful with those. Also, the Astro Pops would do that too. They got real pointy, and yeah, some of the other ones, the lollipops and stuff. Those big long ones, the giant ones. Some of those candies were dangerous. I'm telling you, you had to watch them. Pop Rocks. Don't want to let those off. Mentos. I think if you ate the Mentos and then you took a big slug of Diet Coke, that might cause trouble indigestion a little bit. I don't know. But yeah, gotta be careful with some of that mixing of things. I don't know. I know they had the old time candy. I still been trying to find it. It was called Fizzies. They were little tablets, and you'd put them in water, and they'd fizz up like root beer and lemon lime. They're kind of like Alka-Seltzer flavored. I had them one time, long time ago. They were little tablets, and you just put them in there, and, and then it made like, yeah, lemon lime, root beer, and I think some of it, maybe like a cola flavor. I don't know. Same thing with the, I remember you used to do the Coke and stuff like that. You'd go to the soda fountains and they'd put syrup in there, and you make like cherry Coke, vanilla Coke, whatever. Never had the ones that were like phosphates. I remember that. The soda fountains, you could do phosphates and milkshakes and, I don't know, cherry lime Rickies and all that kind of stuff. They'd mix them on there. Real milkshakes, and they'd give you the cup malted. They'd add malt to it. A lot of different stuff. I don't know. Sometimes, yeah, they would get a little, and then they'd have real eggs in them. And the milkshakes would have real eggs, chocolate. I don't know. And then they had the designer things. Yeah, you can get like cherry 7-Up, cherry Coke, vanilla Coke, chocolate. I think you even get like chocolate Coke if you want. Sonic does that. You can get the mix of stuff at Sonic. They just add the syrup to it. And you can somewhat get that at these freestyle machines. I've seen those. You can mix and match. It's like when I was up at Wendy's, they had that, yeah, the Rick and Morty mix, and you could choose what you wanted. You could get like Mellow Yellow with like other things, and root beer with other things, and Coke, Sprite, whatever ones they were. And they also had an app where you could program in your own mix, or like if it was some kind of weird special, you could tell it to remix that. There were some I remember that were like for Halloween time, and it was like Fanta. This is like, you know, vampire mix and mummy mix. I think I saved them onto that the application, the Coke Freestyle app, and I think it saved the recipe on there, and I think you could like recreate it later if you saved it on there. Just hold your phone up to it, and I guess now I don't know, maybe they wouldn't have certain ones, because some of them were like cranberry and strawberry that were only exclusive to certain places, and maybe not everybody has those, and maybe they only had them for a limited time. See, because that's what I wanted to do. Like, they don't have peach flavor in there, and like I want to do like peach Coke, or I don't know. They don't have mango. Wanted to do like the mango Coke, or the they have some of them guava. Some of them were like acai. A lot of those weird exotic flavors. You know, they put them out for the Diet Coke for a little while. I don't know if they still are doing those. The Diet Coke in the small cans, the narrow cans, and it was like blueberry. What is it? Blueberry acai, strawberry guava, feisty cherry, mango, ginger mango, and a couple other ones. I don't know if they're still doing those or not. There for a while, those were like the new hip flavors, and then they kind of fell on the wayside. I think you could still find them every once in a while. Blood orange. That was the other one too. Blood orange, mango, feisty cherry. Oh, it's a feisty one. Yeah, we're tracking this cherry Coke. He's a feisty one. I remember when they first came out with the cherry Coke back in like 80s, I believe. And when I was working at the fair, they had it as a fountain drink at the fair. Seems like whenever they would have the fair, they had like unique items that made their like debut at the fair in the summertime, and then later they started putting them out. Like they had like fried ice cream and um, what was the other one? Fried Coke. Somehow they put like a batter, and then you put the Coke into it, and it fried it up, and it made the Coke all liquid inside. I don't know how it worked, but that was something they did. And then that one year I was there, Cherry Coke made its debut, like in cans and in soda fountains. But it was exclusive there. Remember, they said, "Here at the fair, this is exclusive." And then they had like all the gadgets and knives and the choppers and the other things that were on demonstration. And, it's exclusive to the fair. They're not doing our fair this year. They're doing it in October. Normally it would be right now, June, July. We would be having our fair. They would be doing the fireworks, all the other shows and stuff like that. But yeah, they did not do that this year. Guess they didn't want to chance it, so they moved it out to October, and it's not going to be like a full-blown thing. They're not going to have like all the demonstrations and the exhibits and the concerts and all that stuff. It's just going to be open, I guess, for people to browse around and maybe a little bit of the food courts, and that's it. They're not going to have all the thing like they would normally do, the demonstrations, and the people would have the the baking competitions, and they had like a demolition derby and the livestock competitions and all that stuff, things that were on display. People used to be there. They're really not going to be pushing that, I guess, because they don't want to have anything, but they still wanted to get like kind of like a limited edition fair, I guess. See, we're still kind of figuring it out, but I don't know, sometime in October, I think they said. And I've actually been hearing they're going to have concerts now again too. Some of these places, some of these people are going on tour and they're selling tickets. In fact, I heard that Resort World is the 4th of July is going to be their grand opening, and they're having a concert. So I guess they're going full blast now. I know a lot of people, they were kind of bummed that they couldn't do anything, but now, yeah, all the amusement parks, all the venues are opening. Limited thing. I guess they're gonna start having a lot. They had the other day they had the baseball game was at full capacity, so that was one of the things you haven't seen for a long time. So the baseball park was at full capacity, and then they're doing I think they're gonna start doing live wrestling events again, concerts. I don't know about nightclubs and stuff like that, but we'll see. Things are starting to, get back on track. So yeah, keep it up. And I know a lot of people are like, finally they're saying, hey, we finally got something to do, rather than sitting around at home and staring at a wall or whatever. I know some people are real big into the socializing, real big into the being in a group, meeting with people, doing all that kind of stuff. So I'm not too much into that, group party atmosphere and all that, but some people are. That's okay. If that's your thing. You like to go out Saturday night, go to the bars, whoop it up, party with your friends. Nothing wrong with that. But like I said, if you do, make sure, don't drink and drive. Make sure you're a little bit responsible. Have a designated driver. If you have to drink, stay at home. Best to do at home. That way you don't get in any trouble. But yeah. Although that's even getting expensive now. Alcohol, beer, Yeah, bottles, alcohol. They're getting expensive. They're not cheap anymore. What did I try to get something the other day? It was like $15 for a bottle of something. I was like, dang, man. I still have some stuff I need to open it up, but I'm gonna wait for, a special occasion. I have some sake still. I got a couple other ones, and I'm waiting till the numbers come up. But it's probably gonna be a few months before I get up to that. YouTube up and down, and I think everybody's experienced the whole ups and down with the YouTube. Give it to you, take it away. They clean up things, stuff goes away, so it's okay. I'll get there eventually. I'm not in any big hurry. And as of the 9th, I believe. I think it was the 9th. Is going to be my 3-year anniversary. So I don't know if I'm going to have anything special on that day or not, but maybe I'll do something. But for the most part, yeah, it's been a tough road. Been here for quite a while, still pumping out all the daily reviews. It's a lot more work than I would have thought, so it keeps me busy, believe it. I know that some people spend a lot of time, doing things, editing, researching. It also depends on what your channel is, If you're like just a vlogging channel or I don't know, stuff like that, it's a little bit different. So, but there's always something to review, even if it's something as simple as water in a can, or something that has been around for a long time that people just haven't taken a look at. There are still stuff out there that I've seen that I kind of forgot about them. It's like, wait, this has been out here a long time. I remember this from my childhood. I remember this, from being in school. And sometimes it's just a little bit difficult, and you'd be surprised at what you do find. And once in a while, I'll go into the store and I'll just come up and I'll see this, and I'm like, that is just the weirdest thing. I gotta try it. And yeah, sometimes some of them are strange and some of them are not so good. I've had a few real bad fails, so you never know what's gonna happen. And there's been some that I've seen out there and I'm just like, no, I'm not gonna try them. They're just too weird. I've seen all kinds of like strange chips and snacks and all that. It's just like, no. And then a lot of these ones I've been seeing online, they want you to sign up for like a quote free sample. Just pay the shipping, and then you get put on a list, and then you have to cancel it because you get like a monthly thing. And I was like, no, I'm not getting into that. Some of them say, just put your order and you just pay the shipping, and then they have all these hidden things in there. Do you want to have this? Do you want to have that? And you got to keep editing it. And then after you do that, you end up on every other mailing list for, all kinds of stupid stuff. I got so much stuff now that I'm deleting half the stuff. Things I never signed up for, never got on any kind of list, but I think it was because I ordered something and they put you on a list. And it's really dumb stuff. So I've been getting just off the wall stuff. And it's like, I never signed up for this. And you try to unsubscribe, and sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. I don't know. Hey, Ranger. Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, I don't have my Ranger hat on, but I got my my Indiana Jones hat, I guess is what you want to call this one. I gotta get it to shape it. I'll try and shape this one again. I was trying to do it with the steam the other day, but didn't want to hold it shaped very long. You have to have it really professionally steamed and blocked. I've seen how to do it, and you can do it like a tea kettle, but then you have to really hold it out, and then you gotta like put it on a form and press it and all that stuff. Sometimes you can iron it to make it yeah, there we go. That's a little bit better. I'm trying to get it like the Indiana Jones beat up kind of hat thing. That's kind of what I'm going for. I got other ones too. Didn't see any real new ones yet. There were a couple that I did see that I wanted to get. Very strange ones. Some of them were like really cool. Some of them were really expensive too. Where I was almost went into the one and I was gonna look the other day. It was Savers. They've got a lot of different like costume hats and stuff like that. I just didn't go in there. Where did I go? I went to the 99-cent store. I didn't see anything like that. I've got a couple hats. I'm gonna probably tomorrow. I'm gonna wear it for 4th of July. I've got my 4th of July hat. I got a couple other ones too. But yeah, always have to do a little bit something festive for the 4th of July. And no, I'm not gonna have any fireworks because technically they're not legal here. I know they got the poppers and the snakes and sparklers and the other stuff like that, but yeah, I'm not gonna do that. In fact, I'm gonna have to stay inside and make sure the cats don't freak out. Every year, people light up fireworks and the cats go crazy. And it's not good. I know that a lot of people have the same thing, fireworks and gun shooting and everything else, hooping and hollering, and it freaks out your animals if you got dogs or cats and scares them. So you gotta, whenever the New Year's or 4th of July rolls around, you really gotta keep an eye on them and kind of keep them, make sure they will not get out, because they will get scared, especially if they're doing a lot of fireworks in your area. And if it's like anybody else, I'll be hearing it all throughout the weekend. They'll probably start early. I know they tend to just light off random fireworks, and they'll do it before and after just to do it. So I don't know, but I've seen that, and it's kind of annoying. They used to do them on our street, and you'd see them lighting the fireworks off, and see them out in the street, or you'd watch the sky and you see the bottle rockets and stuff like that going on. I think they're really cracking down on it this year. I heard them say if they catch you with the lighting off fireworks, they'll fine you quite a bit of money too. So not a good thing. It's different if you're like out in the country, or you go somewhere, not a big deal. Way out in the woods or a campsite or something like that, and it's not a big trouble. But also now it's very dry here, and yeah, lighting up fireworks, you can start fires. They've already had fires a lot around here lately, so you just gotta be careful. Said I'd stay away from the fireworks if you can. But people sometimes you don't think they want to be what is it? Safe and sane. No, we want to be dumb and stupid. Okay, well, there you go. That's another good one. Summer School. If you ever saw Summer School, that's a good movie. That's from the 80s, man. That was like Mark Harmon and Kirstie Alley from way back early in their careers. They had a couple other people too. But those were one of their first movies back. I think it was like 82 or 84. Kind of funny movie. It's one of the ones you guys should watch, along with like the teen hijinks. Like what Porky's and what's the other ones? Some Ferris Bueller's Day Off. All the teenage, what they called them, the teenage sex comedies or whatever they called them. Risky Business. What was the other one? Mischief. Yeah, a whole bunch of those other ones. It was always, all the teams getting together. Hey, we're gonna get laid. Caddyshack. Remember that one? Some of those old ones. They were all fun. But, you had to have a little bit of fun, back when we were little. I remember waiting up late, watching Showtime, for the following picture is rated R by the Motion Picture Academy. Parental guidance is suggested. Nudity, due to nudity and violence. Parental guidance is suggested. And then they'd have the music, and then they enter, and yeah. They were like nothing, though. Like 10 seconds, and that's about it. So, yeah, but that's what I used to watch, the late night Showtime or HBO, depending on which one you had. Sometimes, if you were lucky, you had both in a package. I know there for a while, my sister worked for the cable company, and we got all the channels for free because she worked there. They unscrambled all the channels for free. And I was like, cool. We got Showtime, HBO, Cinemax, Movie Channel, and they were all free. But then when she left, they shut them off again. So like, it took a little while though before they figured it out and went, hey, we need to shut this off. So yeah, but now it's a whole different thing with the cable boxes and all that. Right now it's all streaming and different apps and different services you could subscribe to, and everybody wants $10 a month or whatever. If you paid for everybody's services, you'd be paying quite a bit. So I don't know, most people just go with the free basic, and then they have like the over the air, you can do the regular antenna channels. I've seen some of those. I don't know how those work. I think you get like a little over the air antenna, and then you pick it up. Local. It's supposed to be free for the local. Hi Ziggy. Where are you going? Ziggy, come here. Where are you? Ziggy, where'd you go? Zig. Where are you going? Ziggy's eating. So, let's see. Anything big coming up that I know of? No, I haven't really heard too much news as far as new items or new products coming up. It's kind of at a lull right now. I think a lot of the places have already put their big stuff out. I'm waiting to see if anything new comes up. I think there are little bits and pieces here and there. We'll see if anything big comes out. I really haven't heard much about it. I don't know if some of the other ones are putting them out. I'm thinking more towards the end of summer. Maybe they'll start getting into when you get to the fall, they're going to get into the, pumpkin spice will come back, all the other stuff like that, holiday themed things. But yeah, it's July, August, September, yeah, October. Then they start getting into all the holiday stuff. I know Mountain Dew is supposed to do another Voodoo, and then some of the other ones, but I don't know. I've been hearing also they're putting out, they're going to start putting out the holiday versions of stuff again. But they probably won't be hitting the shelves until probably like September. But that's just a little ways away. And I know they had the summertime chips. I don't know if they're going to do other ones. I know they were supposed to be working on some collabs between Lay's and Doritos and Funyuns, and I think it was Doritos, Funyuns, and I believe Cheetos. They're potato chips from Lay's, but they're flavored like Funyuns, Cheetos, and some of the other ones. But it's a potato chip. It's not the actual Dorito chip. It's not the Funyuns. It's not the Cheetos. They're in a potato chip. How they're going to do that, I don't know. I guess they take the flavor from the chip and they put it into a potato chip. I don't know. So we will see. And I haven't seen anything about new Oreos coming out. I know they got the red, white, and blue ones. That's nothing new. That's just different colors. Yeah, haven't heard much. So stay tuned. If I see anything out there, I'll post it up for you guys. About official new flavors or releases or some of these other ones that I've been seeing. But I have not seen much in the way of new items. Kind of at a standstill right now. And a lot of the stuff that is coming out is places I don't have, or maybe like East Coast. Some of these restaurants and stuff I don't have, or I haven't even heard of them. So not the big national chains as much. So I'll keep my eye out, and when I find it, I'll let you guys know, or let you know where to look for it. Like I said, I'm still looking for that. What is it called? Whirly Pop. Whirly Pop Bang. I don't even know what flavor it is. I just know it's going to be at 7-Eleven. And it's got like a psychedelic looking can. That's all I know about it. I don't know what the flavor is. But I'm going to keep checking them. I got like 3 or 4 of them. So each time I go by, I'm going to stop in and see if I can find it. And hit some of the other stores. See if they've got stuff, see if I could pick up some other items, and work with what I've already got. I've got a lot of stuff. I got a whole pile of candy and soda, chips, drinks, a lot of different stuff. It was good. The flavor was like that, but it didn't have enough flavoring. I mean, the chips themselves weren't coated as much as I would have liked. If you ate a bunch of them, yeah, you kind of got the flavor, but they weren't coated as well as I would have liked them. But they did have a pretty good spot-on flavor as far as the chicken and the spicy. But it needed more. Sometimes, and some of the chips got lightly coated and some of them had a little more. But they weren't bad. They're much better than the Baconator ones, I'll tell you that. Tasted much more like a spicy chicken sandwich than the other ones. And also, I like the street corn Cheetos. That's good too. I found a bigger bag of those. Still have those. Those are kind of tough to locate. A lot of people said they can't find them. But I've seen them at 7-Eleven. I've seen them at my grocery store. And I found the Pringles Wendy's chicken sandwich at Target. It's the only place I've seen them so far. Now, that doesn't mean that they won't hit the other stores later. Oh yeah, and I gotta wait here. I have to save this code because you can get a free chicken sandwich with the code on the bottom. Wow, that's really hard to see. Oh, really? You went to see The Purge? I don't know. Wow, I can't even hardly read that. I don't have to, like, it's very reflective and it's got print on there. I don't know. But apparently if I put this code in, I can get a free spicy chicken at Wendy's. Yeah, download the Wendy's app, enter the code under the lid, unlock a special Wendy's offer. But yeah, I don't know how this, like, you can barely read that code in there. Very lightly printed. Wow. Very reflective. I don't know how I'm gonna do it. Oh yeah, Jack in the Box egg rolls. But yeah, these were actually not too bad. I have to taste one and remember what they were. Yep. Kind of that spicy. Okay. Spicy chicken breading with a little bit of the pepper, a little bit of spice in the background, but very subtle on that. Not a lot of coating. Some more coat a little more. But not a bad chip. But you can really taste the spices from that breading. The pepper, the spiciness. A little salty, but not bad. If you eat a couple of them, you get a little bit more of the flavor. But definitely try them if you can. I don't know. Now maybe if you combine them with something else. I did hear they are coming out with a scorching sour cream and onion. Pringles are the next flavor going to be coming out. They came out with the scorching cheddar, barbecue, and chili and lime. Now they're coming out with sour cream and onion. So it's going to be like hot sour cream and onion. Found these at Target. Now, I don't know, maybe Walmart, grocery stores, some of the. I found mine at Target. I don't know, it's always different. You find different things different places, so you got to kind of hit all the different stores. Walmart, Target, grocery stores. Sometimes you find them in gas stations. Sometimes you find them at like convenience stores, drug stores, like a Rite Aid or a Walgreens. Some of them are at Walgreens exclusive. I've found them sometimes at my grocery store. Gas stations once in a great while. Yeah, it's hit and miss with them. So you just gotta keep your eyes open. And this one, they are limited time, so this one's a limited time only. Oh yeah, Winco. Yeah, see, as I said, Winco, Target, some of the ones. Some of them are only like they'll have them at Dollar General maybe. I don't have one, so I should go down to Winco. We have a Winco a little ways away. I haven't been there for a while, but they do get a little bit of different things at Winco. A little bit cheaper sometimes, but after I paid for the gas, I don't know if it'll be much cheaper. But they had a lot of that stuff there, kind of unique stuff, frozen things. I found some weird stuff there. I'm probably gonna get some chicken wings. I was thinking of making them, but I don't know. Thinking I'm just gonna maybe go somewhere, either Wingstop or Buffalo Wild Wings, or there's another local place that maybe have them. I want to try and find somewhere that's like not super expensive. Most of the places are like $1, $1.50 a wing, so I don't know. But I don't know. I'm just not feeling too much for like barbecue, like chicken or ribs or anything like that. And I don't really have a barbecue per se. I have a barbecue pan, but I don't have an actual barbecue with the propane and propane accessories, or a hibachi or anything like that, or a Weber with a charcoal. I don't have any of those. So I just grill it indoors on a grill pan, or I got like a George Foreman, or bake it in the oven. But yeah, don't have the whole outdoor cookout barbecue thing. I don't do that much anyways. Not like a weekend grilling barbecue person. When the barbecue season rolls around and everybody's cooking out chicken, hot links, hamburgers, steaks, chicken, ribs, whatever. I don't have that. And I don't have like a smoker or a slow cooker or whatever. So yeah. And I don't want to make all this other stuff, potato salad and all that stuff. It's a lot more work lately. And the prices of the food are getting very expensive too, so you gotta watch it. Oh Lord, does it actually say it? It does. Oh my God. I didn't even notice this. Oh man, Jolly Rancher, I'm telling you. I picked this up because I wanted to get this. Apparently this has got peach in it now. And it's cool. It's got all the little, it says fruity bash. It's orange, lemon, pineapple, strawberry, and peach. Check this out on the back, guys. I didn't make this up. This is Jolly Rancher people. All right, guys. You're gonna laugh. Look at what they put here. Could you read it? That's what she said. Or that's what he said, I guess. Nice. I haven't been to a movie in 5-6 years. I just don't go to the movies anymore. I watch them at home. Well, it's easier because I watched the Fast and Furious 9 and some of these other ones. It's just not, for me. It's not worth it going to the movies. Hey Wayne. I'm sorry. Oh, why? Yeah. I can never say that, but why we how's it going? Yeah, I don't know. I'm debating whether if I want to do this. I think I'm gonna. Yeah. I think I'll save the other one for another night. Doing pretty good. Actually, I'm going to. Oh yeah, I forgot I have that one. forgot I got that one. Strawberry. Monster. I have another one. Oh yeah, here we go. Knew I had one. If I drink this one, I will be up all night. I forgot I have the strawberry one. And then I thought I had another one. Oh, I guess I already drank the other one. Because I had this, I got the Wilden watermelon. I think I drank one already. And then I got this other delicious strawberry kiss from Bang. And if I drink the other one, the Monster, I will be up all night. That nitro one hit me. Yeah, these are both energy drinks. This is Wilden watermelon. It's a watermelon energy. This is a strawberry one, and then I got these. I was drinking this one, but I don't know. It didn't hit me. Tropical rain. It didn't. This one didn't hit me at all. I don't know. Yeah, the egg rolls are gone. I had egg rolls, tacos, some cheddar wedges. They're gone. And it's okay. Some people need to have big letters. Hang on, I'm gonna get some ice. I'll be right back. I still want to find the other one from 7-Eleven, so I wanted to find that whirly pop, but I cannot find it. I don't know where it is, but it just supposedly came out on like the 26th, 28th. Jack in the Box egg rolls, yes, they're really good, and they're the jumbo ones too. So. That's okay. Don't worry. Some people like to shout. I don't know. Oh yeah, Fast 9. That was, I mean, Fast and the Furious. Hey Joseph. Yeah. Okay. Here we go. It's been okay. Oh, there we go. Wow. Tart. Just been taking it easy. It's been a little bit hot. Yeah, I mean, it's Fast and the Furious. Car chases, explosions, you know, outrageous stunts. It's starting to get into the high 80s and low 90s. I heard the 4th of July is going to be a little bit overcast, so I don't know how that's going to work, but it's not been super hot, but it's been warm. Like 85, 89. Oh, okay, well. Yeah, Popeyes they got a couple things there. Well, there was quite a few car chases in it. Pretty much the whole whole thing was one big car chase, but yeah, it is what it is. At least it didn't have The Rock in it. It had John Cena, but you know, whatever. Apparently you could see John Cena in this movie. It's always saying you can't see me, but apparently you did. If you watched the movie. For dinner I had, what did I have? hot links and mac and cheese. And the other night I had a Kansas City dog and Cabo fries from Wiener Schnitzel the other night. That was actually really good. I hadn't had that for a little while. Forgot about that. Have to go back, try some of the. I've tried pretty much, you know, they brought all the stuff back now, I guess, for summertime. And now it's just called barbecue, barbecue, barbecue dogs. Before it was World of Wieners, and they've had weird ones. Ooze Fest, World of Wieners, hot dogs around the world. The Chiking, yes, I've tried the spicy. I did a review on it a couple weeks ago. I believe they were chicken egg rolls from Jack in the Box. But yes, I've done the spicy Chiking. It wasn't even called the Chiking when I did it. They've renamed it. I did review the other one too, but I'll be putting that up sometime soon. The regular Chiking sandwich. Yeah, they're tough to find. Sometimes you can get them online. Candy stores online. You can have them shipped. Some of them aren't too bad. They have like old-fashioned candy. What was it? Yeah, old-fashioned candy. Other different economy candy. Talk to Hollywood. I don't know. Money, as long as money. Oh, red hot hot dogs. I don't know. Yeah, I tried those too. I don't know. I wasn't impressed with the waffles. They were a little too too mushy. They weren't crisp enough. And you think for the $7 plus that you pay, they could give you 2 waffles and not one split in half. But, you know, hey, it is what it is. Carl's Jr.'s is very expensive for what they're charging. I don't know. I can't see paying $8, $9 for a chicken sandwich. Oh, okay. But yeah, the $9 for a chicken sandwich, and they give you a little tiny piece of chicken. And you can get the same thing at Popeyes or KFC for $4. Yeah, so, I don't know. Carl's Jr. is very expensive for all their items whenever they put them out. The burgers, the chicken sandwiches, all that stuff, it's not cheap. And if you get a coupon, it's kind of worth it, but, you know, yeah. I was very disappointed in their whole chicken. It was a little tiny piece of chicken and, like, little tiny waffle for all that money. Oh. Yeah. But, you know, it is what it is. Carl's Jr.'s always been very expensive for their items, and some of the other ones are a little more expensive too. What was it? The Habit? The Habit burger's been a little bit expensive too. I don't know. Yeah, pretty much. That was a good piece of chicken for their sandwich. Yeah, it was actually pretty good. I kind of like the sauce on that. The one thing I do not like is their original chicken. The original chicken sandwich, that's like dry, super dry. And that made me mad the other day. I went down there. I ordered it off of the app. It was like a Whopper and a Chiking for $7. I got to the drive-in and they're like, "Well, we don't have the Chiking right now." I'm like, "Well, then why'd you let me order it on the app?" I said, "Well, we could give you a regular chicken sandwich or we could give you another Whopper." I'd already paid for it. I was like, yeah, it's kind of a rip-off, you know. If you don't have it, don't let people order it through the app. So I've had trouble with mine anyways. They never have anything. They're always out. I don't know. Not a very good restaurant right there. The one that's local to me. Better to go to the other ones. They're a little more cleanly and you could tell what they have. The one here, man, they don't have their menu board's not even updated, so you don't even know what they have half the time. And all the lights are burnt out, and it's just a disaster over there. So I don't like going there all that often anyway. But actually, there's a couple of places here that are local that have chicken sandwiches that I might want to try. One of them is called Plucked Chicken and Beer. They had another, they had some other ones that had some chicken sandwiches and burgers that I want to try. Local places, try to give them a try. Yeah, now that it's gonna be kind of, yeah, or either that you order it and then like you get there, oh, we don't have any of that right now, so we have to either substitute it, or Popeyes did that to me one time. I ordered their chocolate beignets, and then I get to there and then we don't have the chocolate beignets, so do you want pies? I'm like, okay. And I was like, you know, if you don't have them, make it so that the app won't let you order it. And I know that's a little bit too much to ask sometimes, and you know, half the time they don't know what's on their menu. But it is frustrating, you know. Same thing with DoorDash. If you order stuff from DoorDash and then they let you know, oh, well, we don't have that, or the store's out of that, or they don't have that flavor, or they don't have that item. It's like, well, okay, I can understand, but it is frustrating. But I've been trying to, I want to go back into the stores again and look at the menu inside. I think a lot of places are actually opening their lobbies again. Some of them are still keeping the drive-through closed because what's happening is they don't have the staff, so they can't open their lobbies because they don't have enough people to work. So, you know, when they were working the drive-throughs, all they needed was one to take the order and then 2 or 3 people back in the back to cook the stuff. And then when they open the lobby, you got to have people working the counter. You have to have the people, you know, cleaning the inside of the place, sanitizing the tables, and they don't have the staff for that. They're actually even offering incentives, $500 to join Burger King team. I saw that. Everybody's got a help wanted sign because no one wants to work. Especially for the, you know, low wages or whatever. But yeah, Burger King, McDonald's, Wendy's, all the fast food places, now that they're opening, they need help. No one wants to do it. Also the grocery stores and a lot of those places too, you know, because before they just had limited people that they needed, and now with, you know, everything opening up. Yeah, it is, because you go through the drive-through and, you know, if they get it right, it's a miracle. They actually they did screw my order up the other day at the Popeyes. I did an online order. I went there, I picked it up, and when I when I got it home, they didn't give me the one side that I asked for. They gave me something else, and I was like, ah. And I mean, it's clearly it says it on there, but apparently they didn't pay attention. They just put whatever they wanted in there. I don't know, but yeah, I understand it happens. People make mistakes, but yeah, it's better to go in and talk to a person face to face and explain it to them. Because yeah, otherwise they mess your order up. They give you the wrong one. They forget stuff. Yeah, a lot of stuff happens. I've had them forget things, or I've had them a couple times. I've gone through. They forgot to give me like a fork or something, and I try to do the review with no fork. You'll see that in an upcoming one. It's tough to eat French fries without a fork that's got toppings on them. I don't know. I should carry extra stuff in the car just in case. Forks, napkins, I don't know, a knife, extra water, hot sauce. Yeah, sometimes though, it is what it is though. And then I've been trying to find new little things here and there. I ran across the one at McDonald's the other day, the guava pie, and I hadn't seen that one before. It was guava and cream pie. I've seen strawberry, I've seen cherry. See, the problem is like at Popeyes, right? They put everything in a box, and you have to actually open the box, look under the paper to see what the sides were that they put in there. And I don't want to dig through all my stuff right there in the drive-through. I mean, I could. It's okay if you count things and look in there, Yeah, that's true. Or the thing is like sometimes I've got what did I order the other day? I went to McDonald's. I ordered a quarter pounder, and they I they gave it to me in my favor. They gave me the quarter pounder deluxe with lettuce and tomato. I'm like, I didn't order it, but I didn't know until I opened the thing. I'm like, what? Why did they put it? And I didn't pay for it apparently, but somehow they added it on the menu, and I'm like, okay, well, I'm not gonna complain if they give you extra, but if they forget things, or you get like no patty or no topping or whatever, then you got to complain. You got to go back and make it right. I've had them leave off complete items. One time they gave me the total wrong sandwich. I've had sometime they totally blew my order. And one time I went in there and yeah, well, I don't know. You know what? There's nowhere that would have that would be affordable. If a steak would be like 25, 30 bucks probably. They have a couple steakhouses, but nah, man. That's like that's crazy. Well, we got a Cattleman's and I don't even think we have Black Angus anymore. I don't know, steakhouses. Not real big anymore. Very expensive too. Hi, Tazzy. Did you wake up again? Hi. What are you doing? Tazzy. Exactly. 25, 30, 40 bucks, 50 bucks for some of them. Depends on what kind of cut. Hi, Taz. And Tazzy's birthday is Sunday. Tazzy's going to have a birthday on Sunday. So, yes. It's a big boy already. Got him special treats. Maybe I'll make a little video for his birthday party. Yeah, you know what? It's not unusual to pay that kind of money for a steak, even if it's like at a, like not even a big steakhouse. But yeah, $50, $100. Yeah, it's not unusual, even for like the cheaper steaks. If you get a porterhouse or something, yeah, that's an easy $100. But yeah, I don't. Yeah, Tazzy will be 10 years old. Huh, Tazzy? He's got special treats I'm gonna give him. Huh, Taz? Oh, I know. He wants a little attention tonight. Guess I wasn't paying him enough attention earlier. I don't know. Now, come on. Go on now. Taz. Come on. Tazzy. Stop. I guess he wants attention again. So I'll have to give him some more treats or something before I go to bed, and then give him what he wants. But yeah. Exactly. You know what? I haven't been to Applebee's or Chili's or any of those places in a long time. And I know they do the deal. What is it? Black Angus. Remember they used to have a coupon all the time. Black Angus would be like dinner for two for like $35, and it was like 2 little steaks and potato and a dessert and all that stuff for 2 people. And then some of the ones was like chili. What was it? 2 for $25. Some of those, yeah, they run a deals, but I don't even know if they're doing that anymore. Probably. I really haven't had a sit-down meal in a long time. I don't know. Just don't do that much anymore. Get it to go. Cook it at home. But yeah, it's not cheap anymore. Especially go steak or shrimp or seafood or whatever. That's gonna be from the big bucks. Tazzy, come on, stop it. Stop. Yeah, they've really been taking away all the prices and the deals and stuff. Early bird specials, 2 for 1 promo deals. They're really not doing those anymore. Yeah, we had a Applebee's, but they closed our Applebee's. We still have a Chili's, and we still have I think that's, yeah, we have a Chili's and an IHOP. But yeah, they closed our Applebee's. Not that I went there all that often, but yeah, they ended up closing it down. I guess just no business. And then we got a couple other ones that they ended up closing up too. Sit-down restaurants aren't big anymore. I don't know. Not those, not the chain restaurants like Applebee's and some of these other ones. So yeah, they're closing them up. And we do have a Red Robin, but it's in the next town over, and all our Denny's are gone. They closed those up. Stop it, Tazzy. No Red Lobster, no, oh, they had a whole bunch of other ones, and they're kind of gone. We used to have a Caro's and a Bob's Big Boy. So what is it? But yeah, they pretty much done away with all those kind of family style restaurants. Guess they just did not get the business anymore. They even closed our Hooters. So if you wanted to get your Hooter wings, they closed them up. No, you know, we don't have that one. Do not have a Cracker Barrel. And yeah, no. Used to have the old truck stop ones, you know, that you'd go to, but they don't have those much anymore. They kind of phased that kind of stuff out. Howard Johnson's, um, yeah, sit down place with the menu. We used to have a place called Lions, Baker Square, Sizzler. They've pretty much done away with all those. Claim Jumper. Yeah, those kind of places don't do them much anymore. There for a while. Yeah, there's a hometown in the next town over. What else do they have? They got a bunch of stuff over there. Hometown, Golden Corral. What's that other one? Tahoe Joe's. Famous Dave's. They got a Sonic. They got a couple other places. They're all in like a mall, and yeah, a lot of sit down places and stuff. But Red Lobster, all those other places, they pretty much done away with all that here. It kind of turned into like a family town, and now they've got like downtown fine dining, and all the chains are kind of gone. Guess they're getting away from all that. More family, upscale family of people, I don't know. But yeah, I don't go out all that much anymore. Mostly just get stuff fast food. Um, sometimes like the takeout Mexican or Chinese or something like that. Nothing real fancy, nothing real expensive. Can't afford to get all the places. I know a lot of people are like big on sushi and all that stuff. They got that around here. Yeah, and that's the thing. We lost a lot of different restaurants around here. Like our Pizza Hut closed up. We had Arby's that closed up. Uh, yeah, there was a couple of other ones we did have them, but they went away. Guess they just did not get the business, and they said, okay, well, no more Pizza Hut, no more. What was that one? Not Baja Fresh, but the other one. Unamas. That was a good Mexican place, but they closed that up. I guess they didn't get their business. We had Dairy Queen went away. Yeah, a lot of the places just didn't have the business. A lot of local places went too. They couldn't keep open. Rent got too high. That's another problem. They can't make the rent, and they weren't getting the business, and it just ended up going on. Some of the mom and pop stores too. We lost a lot of those. Once they could not do any indoor seating, they had to do the takeout, and not many people would get the takeout. So they pretty much, pretty much went under. And we did lose a lot of other stuff like dry cleaners and beauty salons, some of the other places. Yeah, but it's tough to find a really good Chinese food place. Local one. Panda Express is Panda Express, but usually you get your own local Chinese food place that's actually pretty good, reasonably priced. I got a couple here in town that I've been going to lately. Once in a while, kind of want a little bit of a treat, but yeah, I'm not a regular thing because they're a little bit pricey. By the time you get, a good meal, it's like 35, 40 bucks. I mean, maybe probably a little bit left over, but yeah, it is what it is. And Panda's not really gourmet. And forget the ones that you get in the frozen food section. Those are no good. When they have a bag and like stir fry frozen or whatever, serves 4. No. I don't know what kind of 4 people they're talking about, but those little bags of whatever, fried rice or chow mein or whatever the heck it is, in those little bags, you don't get 4 people's worth of food out of those. I'll tell you that. And they're not very good. Most of them I've had them, and they're just no. They do not reheat. They're not very good. Anytime you get frozen like fried stuff, they do not reheat. Very good at all. So I don't know. Be better to make your own, I guess. I've made some chicken, like kung pao chicken. I've made General Tao's chicken. I've made that pretty good. Yeah, and I don't know what I'm gonna make a what's for dinner again. I made a couple lately, but I gotta find another recipe. Tazzy, get off of there. Tazzy, come on, stop it. Get off of the bag. Oh, he's driving me crazy. He is getting into things again. He's wanting attention, and he's wanting to get into stuff again. I think he woke up. He's active at night. And then sometimes he'll just stare at the wall, just want attention. So I don't know. Eventually I'll do something, and then eventually I will be going to sleep, I guess. I got a couple of things I got to do tomorrow, and then I'll be back tomorrow night. I'll have a little bit of something, and then depends on if people come in, maybe do a little trivia. I'll have to dig out some of the other trivia games. I know some people were mad about the 80s. That wasn't their thing. I've got some food trivia. I've got some music, TV, a couple other ones. I've got those trivias. I got a couple other ones too. Maybe I'll take one of those out and see what kind of crowd I get next time. Play a little bit of trivia, and we'll see about that. But yeah, to get a little bit of sleep tonight. Check it out. I know you guys have got a lot of stuff coming up, and I'm sure a lot of people, got things set up for the 4th. So hopefully you guys will enjoy your holiday, and don't forget, stay safe. Don't get out of hand with the fireworks and all that stuff. Above all, stay safe and have a good, safe 4th of July. So I hope everybody does enjoy their holiday. Barbecue, have a good barbecue. Drink responsibly, and yeah, watch out with those fireworks because they can be a problem. So yeah. So I think with that, I'm gonna probably wrap it up. It's been over 2 hours, and about time to. Oh, hey son, just getting ready to wrap it up, but maybe I'll stay on for a few more minutes. See what you guys are up to. But yeah, it's been rough lately. Yeah, I know. I've been on for over 2 hours, and I ate all the egg rolls. I ate all the tacos. I'm having a bang now. I already drank the one energy drink. Yeah. And, yeah, well, here. I don't think you've seen this. So I'll be back tomorrow. And I hope you guys are going to join. I hope you guys will join me. And we'll have a little bit of fun. We'll have a little bit of fun. Maybe Drew some trivia. Maybe Drew trivia. I don't know. Are you there? Yeah. Yeah, this is a little hamster guy. Talks back. But yeah. Only thing is, you got to be careful in what you say, because he picks up every little word or whatever. But yeah, it's fun. He keeps you going. He always looking for something to keep you guys entertained with. You know, something different. Got a couple other items that'll be coming in, but it's gonna be a little while. And with the holiday, it's kind of throwing the schedule off, because you know they're gonna take a break for the holiday, so things get kind of held up around the 4th. Although it is technically on a Sunday, so yeah, that's kind of good and it's kind of bad. So we'll see. And then I don't know if you guys are having anything special planned, any barbecues, any I don't know, activities. You're gonna have a relatives over, big picnic. I don't know, watch fireworks, light off fireworks. Hopefully not. Technically, we can't do it here. They're not legal in my town. Although the next town over, you can buy them and light them off over there, but people still do it over here. They sneak them across the border and light them off over here. But the price of the fireworks now, whew, ridiculous. So, yeah, I don't know, man. Even like one item's like $20-$30. So, yeah, I don't know. I remember when I was little, like we used to do the sparklers and the snakes and little poppers, and sometimes they'd have like the little Roman candles and the pinwheels or the cones, but that was about it. We didn't really get into the real elaborate fireworks and stuff like that. Oh yeah, why would they like go crazy with the fireworks? They used to do them on the street, or they'd have like a block party and everybody would gather in the street and they'd light off fireworks and pinwheels, and you know, like they'd get a whole big box and they'd light them all off. All the neighbors would watch. Yeah. But now you hear all the bottle rockets, the firecrackers, the whistling ones, all the other stuff. I have to go back and watch Joe Dirt. Oh, really? That's a little bit scary. Probably, well, were you out like in the country, or out in like a secluded area? That'd be okay, you know, out in the woods. But if you're like on a regular street, I don't know. That's a little bit. Or if you had like a big backyard. Yeah, see, that's better. They got a couple places here that are kind of out like in the back hills and stuff, and they're kind of away from everybody. But my area that I'm in is like, you know, regular neighborhood. We're right by a school, and you know, they can't be shooting guns off around here. Although some people do. In fact, I just read on the news someone had a shootout the other night. They got in an argument. there was a gun involved and it didn't turn out good. And that's usually what happens. I don't know. It's getting a little scary. Been reading a lot of that stuff happening. But, you know, I guess it is what it is. People are always getting in arguments and whatever. Like I said, just stay in your own area, stay out of other people's business, and stay safe, I guess. But yeah, target practice is a little scary. I wouldn't like that. Although they do have some. Oh yeah, Vallejo, that's not too far from here, but yeah, that's kind of a rough area. Vallejo and some of those areas, yeah, they had a lot of problems out there. Of course, Oakland and San Francisco are always bad, but just have to be careful. But it eventually does come to different areas, and a lot of people pass through here and things happen. I've read lots of news in the past that things happen. I think people come from other areas to meet here, and then things go down in a parking lot or somewhere. Parks. Deals gone bad. One gang sees another gang, and so that does happen occasionally. I've seen it. Shoot, I say, had the one happen a couple years ago. Happened right up here at my Taco Bell. Somebody got shot right out in the parking lot. They still have the memorial out there in the parking lot, and it's been what, 3-4 years now. So yeah, it does happen. Yeah, it's crazy. And then the one few years back, they had a right up at the supermarket Safeway up here. They had a drive-by and shot some guy in his car in the parking lot. Yeah, it was crazy, man. I guess the guy was sitting in his car. I don't know if he was waiting or whatever. He was going to meet somebody, and they did a drive-by. Took him out right in his car in the parking lot. Like I said, he might have been from somewhere else. It just happened to be here that they tracked him down and took him out. And I remember they had the cops and they had the car all covered up, and until they got him out of there, I guess. That's pretty rough, though. Someone sitting in their car, and then all of a sudden, boom, drive-by. Whoa. And it really just goes down in the big areas, Oakland and Stockton and some of these other rough areas. San Francisco, I don't know, LA. But it does happen. Really? You know what? I wouldn't trust the cops around here either. They had that big scandal a few years back. They had that big scandal. Oh my God, that was such a ridiculous thing. It turned out all the police officers were corrupt, and they had a prostitute on the side that they took advantage of. They gave her tips where the vice was going to be, and in exchange, she, offered them favors. And it was all the police departments were doing this. And it turned out that, this came down, and this person, the police officers would tell her where not to go, and she would avoid the thing whenever they had like a raid or, whatever. And in exchange, she'd take care of them. It's crazy. It was a whole police department too. They were all protecting her, and It's just crazy. And then they paid for her to get out of town. That was the crazy part. They sent her off to Florida, and she got busted in Florida. She got busted for prostitution in Florida too. And then they sent her back here. Oh yeah, God. You can't make that stuff up, I'm telling you. Oh. She even had an attorney. She was suing the company. She was suing the police department for I don't know, for all this stuff that they did against her. Multi-million-dollar deal. And then I think she ended up dropping the case because all this stuff that came out about it. It was a big mess. No, there has been many things on here that you think were crazy, but they actually happened. They had one couple. They were I think they were from either Vallejo or Vacaville. I don't remember which. They reported that was it the girlfriend or the wife? I think it was the girlfriend got kidnapped, and I guess the boyfriend reported that the girlfriend had been kidnapped, and someone had threatened for he wanted a ransom, kidnapped her, and then he called the police, and the police said this is too far-fetched. We're not going to even investigate it. And then they found her. She was on the side of the road. She'd been let go from this guy or whatever. And the guy had actually called the police and told them that he was serious and he had this manifesto and all this stuff, and they weren't listening to him. And he had her, and he wasn't going to let her go unless he got ransom money. And they basically flat out said, you guys made it up. We're not going to investigate it. And, we're not even going to put the time. It's all fake. You made the whole thing up. And they dismissed them. Then, about 6 months later, they arrested the guy that supposedly did this. And they found all this evidence about he had videos and stuff in his house. And it turned out that he was wanted in another kidnapping case. And it was all true. They had all this evidence in his storage locker or whatever. And it turned out that it really did happen to her, and the police didn't believe her, and they ended up getting sued from the people because it was true, and they told her that she made it up. So that was just them dismissing it. They didn't even want to investigate it, and it turned out it really was true. By then, she'd already been humiliated. She lost her job. No one believed her because they thought that she was lying, and the whole thing. So it does happen. Things do happen. Even though they sound far-fetched, they sound like out of a bad movie or something. But it is true. Sometimes it just sounds too crazy, but it does happen. A lot of people are very quick to dismiss things too. And I notice around here a lot of the people don't get taken seriously. They just got brushed off, and that's just a kook calling. Don't pay them any attention. But it does happen. So I don't know. A lot of things like that do happen. They do. That's the thing. They don't want to believe that it would possibly happen, though, because they told her this is too crazy. That he had like a drone. Somebody had a drone, and the drone was spying on them in their house, and he had video, and then he went in there and bypassed their alarms and all this stuff, and I don't know. He had surveillance of them and all this crazy stuff. It was pretty much far-fetched, but it did happen. So I don't know. There are some people out there that, you know, you gotta watch them. Those are the ones that end up on the news, you know. And they always say the same thing. Yeah, they always say the same thing, you know, whenever these people, you know, again, he was quiet. He didn't bother anybody. But he was building bombs in his garage, or he was stockpiling weapons, or, you know, whatever. It's always the quiet ones that flip out. He wasn't in any trouble. He didn't have any trouble with them. My son would never have done that stuff. But yeah, never know. So you gotta watch. It's the quiet ones you gotta watch. Never know what they're up to. Yeah. But you can't watch everybody. That's the problem. You just gotta. Hopefully, you live in a good neighborhood. Hopefully, there's not gonna be, you know, crazy stuff going on. Exactly. You come home and you find that happened here years ago. I remember that, man. That was just weird. That was the freakiest thing that ever happened here. I found out about it later. This was back in the 80s. I used to do a paper route on my bike every morning. And I went by this one house and it was all crime scene tape all over the house. And I was trying to figure out, you know, what the heck was going on. And it turned out something had happened. There was an intruder in the house, and there was a crime, and the wife got beat up, and they said it was a intruder that came in and robbed him and beat the wife, and, you know, knocked out the husband or whatever. And it was all crime scene tape off. And this is a small town, big crime. And then it later turned out that the husband planned the whole thing, and you know, he paid someone to do all this stuff and make it look like a break-in and all that stuff. But that was like, you know, back in the 80s, so things like that do happen. They got these masterminds, you know. But yeah, it was weird, because I was walking by there and I was like, what the heck? Crime scene tape? Why? Now, nothing like that happens in a little town like ours. Didn't remember that it did, but it was one of the first time big time crimes around here. So yeah, every once in a while you do get some major stuff going on. Yeah, and I found out that they let the guy out of jail. He was in jail. He got life, apparently, for you know, the murder, but they let him out about 10 years ago, I think they said. It wasn't published in the paper. They let him out, and then he kind of disappeared. But that was like a big thing. Went back and went through the trial and the papers all that years ago. But yeah, he is out. He got out of jail. Never heard anything about him. Kind of disappeared after that. But yeah, it's one of those ones, you know, he went to jail and then nothing was ever heard about him. So just kind of disappeared. Fell off the radar. But yeah, that was a big scandal back when I was a kid. And it turned out, well, the biggest thing is it turned out they had covered up, and he had accomplices, and they turned on him, and you know, they testified against him, and they had all the evidence, and he tried to cover it up and the whole thing. So yeah, big trial back then. Very strange. But yeah, it was very weird for me because, I see the crime scene tape when I was doing my paper route. I don't see that too often. So kind of has an effect on you when you're a little kid like that. And that was way before like America's Most Wanted and Unsolved Mysteries and all that. Back in the day where you read the newspaper and got your news. Not like today. Instantaneous news. You had to wake up and read the paper and then find out about it. Now, they got people on the scene within 5 seconds, It is different. So, but like you said, times have changed. Technology's increased. There's a lot more visibility. Not like it was before. Everybody's on social media. Everybody shares out information. Someone's always got a camera now. That's true. Yeah, it just they kept it hush hush, They don't things like that happen, and the people kind of, and that guy, the other guy that did something too, he got out too. Yeah, I don't get it. They're letting these people out, and I know it was because of this other stuff, and they let Bill Cosby out. So there you go. Yeah, I don't know how long. He was in a couple years, but they let Bill Cosby out. Dropped all the charges and said, not guilty, and let him out. So, yeah, I mean, it is what it is. I don't understand it myself, but why we went through a whole big trial and all that stuff if they're just going to dismiss the case. And I also just saw the thing about this recall election. They're going to have, what was it, $200 million to do this recall election for the governor. Guess they wanted to spend the money to get this guy out. He's so bad. But I think they could have done something better with the money. Yeah, they're doing a recall election. They want to get the governor out. I guess they think he's doing a bad job. And they're having people run against him. Some of them I don't agree with the candidates, but it is what it is, and we'll see who wins. I said I'm going to vote for the tiger. They got a guy running against him. They call him the Beast, and he's got a campaign slogan where he's got a tiger. He says he has to be a beast to reform California, and I said I'd rather vote for the tiger than the guy. I don't know. Yeah, and all these other people are coming out of the woodwork, kind of like when they had Schwarzenegger. Years ago, Arnold Schwarzenegger ran for the recall election, and they had all the other Gallagher, Gary Coleman. They had a porn star. They had all these other people running on the ballot. There's like 40 different people, and basically anybody that paid $200 could get their name on the ballot. It was stupid too. Yeah, well, that's what could do that. But yeah, that was ridiculous. All the people running, and it's like, okay, they're not qualified, but they just put their name on the ballot, see if people will vote for them. I don't know. One year, what did I voted one time. I voted for, I wrote in, what did I write in, Hulk Hogan. I wrote in Hulk Hogan for president because I couldn't vote for the people that were running. I just said, did a write-in, wrote in Hulk Hogan. Brother. Basically, you're gonna not vote. It's just basically not voting, and I just voted for someone that wasn't even on the campaign. So, it is what it is. I don't usually get involved in all that politics and all that stuff, but just a lot of crazy stuff going on right now. It's in the news. I try to keep out of the crazy stuff. Oh, and you know what? The one thing, though, that I've been hearing now is the new thing. They're having a competition between Jeff Bezos and that other guy from Virgin, Branson. They're both going to have a rocket that they could go up into space. Yeah, that's true. And Branson's trying to go like on the 11th, and Bezos is going to go on the 28th. They're going to go up into space in their private rockets, and I guess he's trying to outdo him and go up earlier, beat him to the punch. So I thought that was kind of weird, because I guess he's got his own rocket ship, and then Bezos has got his rocket ship. Yeah, they're trying to outdo it. Who could get up first? And that was that one series I watched that was very interesting. If you want something really interesting, you can watch a show called For All Mankind. It was very interesting because what it was, is it was a series, and they made it so that the Russians were the first ones on the moon, and how history changed, and all the presidents were different in different times and different orders, and the Russians were the first one, and then they colonized the moon, and we colonized the moon, and the space race ended up a little bit differently, and other people, that things happened didn't actually happen, and presidents were different times they didn't have the things happen, and just all it was changed because the Russians were the first people on the moon. It changed the whole space race, and it changed all the history. Kind of interesting. Like, what if this happened, and what were the effects after that? It's kind of different, though. They kind of threw the order off. Different people were presidents that probably wouldn't have been. What was it? Ted Kennedy was president one time. Reagan was in the 70s instead of the 80s. Yeah. All different. Slightly different, anyway. But I'm waiting for the new season. I think it's probably going to be next year. They're going to do the second one, or the third season, so trying to find other things to watch. Yeah, it was all kind of like a snowball, because Russians were first, and then we were behind, and then we had to get the space race, and other things happened. They didn't have, some of the things didn't happen, and they were doing, they kept going with the Apollo program to colonize the moon. Then they made a base on the moon. Kind of cool though. They were doing like, you know, Apollo 75 and some of the other ones. So yeah, for like 10 or 20 years they were doing the whole moon thing. And now they're trying to, when it left off, they were trying to get onto Mars. So we'll see what happens with that. But interesting, very, very interesting. One of those, you know, alternate realities and, you know, what if thing. So it was interesting. You got to find something to keep you occupied, and, you know, find something very good to check out. Helps pass the time. Oh, Tessie. Tessie. Oh, Lord, Taz. He cracks me up. All right, here we go. You guys will get a laugh out of this one. Hi, Tazzy. That's how he sleeps. He sleeps like this all the time. His feet up on the floor. He's gonna sleep like that. Oh, you crack me up, Taz. All right, so. Oh, Lord. Yeah, he's probably going to be there for a while. Oh, make me laugh. Well, I guess he's tired too, so. All right. It's been over. I'm on overtime now, so. All right, so I'm gonna wrap it up. I think Tazzy's got the right idea. Starting to get a little bit tired myself, so I'm gonna wrap it up. I'll be back tomorrow night, and we'll do some other stuff, talk about other things, and hope you guys have a. Yeah, I think it's time for me to wrap it up. It's overtime. So thanks for dropping by, guys. I'll see you tomorrow night. Everybody have a great weekend. Have a great 4th. If I don't see you before then, have a good one. I'll see you on the next one, guys.